Can Blue Origin, after nearly 25 years in the game, finally conquer orbit and prove they're more than just suborbital kings? This October, Blue Origin will make its first attempt at orbital flight. We're talking about a company that has dominated suborbital space for years, but now they're reaching for the stars, literally. The stakes couldn't be higher. Blue Origin's journey into the unforgiving realm of orbital space is not just another mission, it's a potential game changer for Jeff Bezos and his team. But here's the big question. Are they really ready for this challenge? This mission could mark the beginning of a new era of success for Blue Origin, or it could be a hard lesson in the challenges that still lie ahead. The space industry has been watching, some with bated breath and others with a healthy dose of skepticism. After all, Blue Origin has faced its fair share of criticism over the years, mainly for not having reached orbit yet. But this year, there's something different in the air, a renewed sense of purpose, a shift in momentum. We've seen significant changes, like the appointment of a new CEO, Jeff Bezos reasserting his presence, and tangible progress with the New Glenn rocket. On August 23rd, Blue Origin made a critical announcement, confirming the new launch date for New Glenn's inaugural mission, no earlier than October 13th. This mission isn't just another test flight, it's a high-stakes venture. The rocket will be carrying NASA's Escapade spacecraft to Mars, lifting off from Launch Complex 36. That's right, NASA has entrusted Blue Origin with a Mars-bound mission on their very first orbital attempt. That's a huge vote of confidence, and it speaks volumes about the potential NASA sees in New Glenn. In the lead-up to this monumental launch, Blue Origin has been hard at work. They've been conducting hardware tests, moving and stacking components at the launch site, and ensuring that all systems are go for the big day. The mission's payload, NASA's Escapade spacecraft, has already been transported to Florida by Rocket Lab, emphasizing the seriousness of this mission. If they succeed in reaching orbit, it would be a watershed moment for Blue Origin. This would elevate them from a company with great potential to a significant player in the space industry. Imagine the impact of a successful launch. It would silence critics who have long questioned Blue Origin's capabilities and validate years of technological advancements and strategic investments. New Glenn would finally be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with the leading rockets in the field, possibly even setting the stage to compete directly with SpaceX's Starship. While New Glenn might not be designed specifically for Mars missions like Starship, its role in supporting Mars and other deep space endeavors would send a powerful message to Elon Musk and the broader space community. However, the road to this launch is anything but smooth. Blue Origin faces significant challenges as they prepare for this pivotal moment. Despite all the progress, there are still key components of the New Glenn rocket that haven't been fully assembled. The most concerning is the absence of the B-4 engines, a crucial part of the rocket. Despite being featured in promotional videos, these engines have only seen limited use, such as in ULA's Vulcan debut flight. This delay has already pushed back several of Blue Origin's plans and added to the uncertainty surrounding the mission. The lack of experience in orbital launches is another challenge. Unlike ULA, which has extensive experience with Atlas and Delta rockets, Blue Origin is venturing into uncharted territory. Even if New Glenn launches successfully, there's no guarantee it will avoid the issues that often plague new rockets. Take ULA's Vulcan, for example. Despite a successful launch, complications with its payload, the Astrobotic Peregrine lunar lander, affected the mission. For New Glenn's first mission, the stakes are just as high. The payload, NASA's Escapade spacecraft, is crucial for exploring Mars's atmosphere and weather. Although it's not as costly as some other missions, Escapade is vital for NASA's Mars exploration plans. A failure in this mission could jeopardize NASA's objectives and affect future missions. It could also be a significant setback for Blue Origin, especially in their ongoing rivalry with SpaceX. SpaceX's achievements, particularly in its ambitions to colonize Mars, have set a high bar. Another failure for Blue Origin wouldn't just damage their reputation, it could also impact their future prospects in the highly competitive space industry. Beyond this immediate mission, New Glenn is set to play a pivotal role in NASA's Artemis program, with a planned contribution to Artemis 5 in 2029. This long-term commitment adds another layer of pressure. Blue Origin must ensure that New Glenn is not only successful now, but remains reliable and ready for future crewed missions. the company must avoid the pitfalls experienced by Boeing's Starliner, which faced numerous delays and technical challenges that ultimately hampered its progress. Additionally, New Glenn is poised to handle sensitive payloads for the National Security Space Launch Program, NSSL, involving critical military and government missions. Blue Origin must navigate these responsibilities with precision, avoiding the backlog issues that have plagued ULA's Vulcan. Maintaining trust and reliability in these operations is crucial for securing future contracts and establishing a strong foothold in the competitive space industry. The competitive landscape is another significant challenge. SpaceX's extensive and evolving fleet, including Falcon 9, Falcon Heavy, and Starship, sets a high bar for Blue Origin. Emerging players like Rocket Lab and Sierra Space also pose formidable competition. With Rocket Lab's impressive record of over 50 orbital flights and Sierra Space's innovative projects making waves in the industry, Blue Origin must not only match but exceed these competitors' achievements to carve out its niche. So, do you think Blue Origin has what it takes to finally reach orbit and redefine its place in the space industry?
Today's update comes to you from Space Pioneers. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us. We're on an incredible journey, and we'd love to have you with us every step of the way. If you haven't already, please subscribe and show your support as we continue to explore the wonders of space together. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next update.